At last, Justin is back to his daddy's arms. His fears and worries were overcome by his dad's show of concern for him.
I'm sorry I've neglected you, my son, but I promise you this will be the last, that you become so alone. You will never cry again, for Daddy's here for you always. He embraced Justin tight and then he said, "How about an ice cream, son?" Justin stared at him and nodded affirmatively, his smile reaching up to his ears.
The father and son, together with Auntie Arianne, walked away from the woods, Justin holding his daddy's hand securely, and in his young heart, he felt so happy, for he found the love of his daddy, which he nearly lost. And once they returned home, Arianne couldn't help hugging the little boy, expressing her joy of Justin's safe return.
She carried Justin to his room and have him changed to fresh clothes, then laid him to his bed to rest for a while. Arianne said, "Do you know the story of a little birdie who was still kept on its nest while its mother looked for food?" Justin stared at her curiously, then he responded,
"That's a new story to me, Auntie Arianne. Tell me, please."
"When the little birdie was born, its mother has to leave him there to look for food. And before leaving, she told her to keep safe until she gets back. Don't try something foolish while I'm gone, or else you might fall and could break your wings," Mother Bird warned. And so the baby bird watched his mother fly away. Then he said to himself, "Is it foolish to fly? I have my own wings too. I can fly like Mom did." And so it tried to get out of the nest and moved slowly by the edge of its nest and started to flap its wings. And when he was to flap its wings, it got entangled by the nest's edges that he couldn't move. It hurt him and was so afraid he began to cry, calling for his mother. It was good his mother was flying back home and saw her baby in a tight, dangerous situation. She quickly flew beside him and helped him free from the nest's twigs and was safe again. Do you know what the story is telling you, my dear boy? It means that you cannot just leave from home alone. You left without anyone knowing where you went, and that made your dad so worried and scared. What if something bad happened to you and we haven't come on time?" Justin quickly hugged Arianne and said sorry.
"I'm so sorry, Auntie Arianne. This will never happen again, I promise."
Then Arianne and Justin came to the dining table and joined Reigne for a happy meal. All were in good cheers, happy to be together once again. The following Saturday morning, Arianne wanted to relax after yesterday's events about Justin's sulking, going out into the estate's woods alone, thus bringing his dad into a state of panic. Now that things turned out for the better, it's about time for her to have her me time in her apartment that day. She thought of clearing her closet, and when she saw Monica's box, she dug into her sister's things. She picked up Monica's journal and began reading the pages again, even if she had read it already. She wanted to recall her sister's insights about her feelings towards Reigne and Henry Morrison. Once again, she felt Monica's regret and remorse of having put Reigne into a painful state, and her feelings of love for Henry Morrison. Then she rummaged into the pictures her sister brought with her to Trenton, and then she felt teary-eyed, and nostalgia overwhelmed her upon seeing pictures of them together when they were still very young, and another with them three, Monica, she, and their mom. To her thoughts, Monica brought them with her as her source of strength whenever she feels lonely. Arianne bathed a deep breath and whispered, "Oh, my dear, dear sister." Arianne was full of her thoughts about Monica that she failed to notice Monica's creeping in. Monica wrapped her arm around Arianne from behind and hugged her.
"What are you doing that you never saw me coming, huh? You seem to be looking for something? What beautiful pictures you have here." As Monica picked one picture, she became silent, and her gaze to the picture seemed to shake her. She couldn't fathom the feeling she had at that moment, and with trembling hands, she felt tears rushing to her eyes, threatening to fall, and it was too late to fight it back. She sniffled, then wiped the tears with her fingers. "I don't understand why this picture affected me this much. I'm sorry, Arianne."
Is Monica coming to her senses? Keep following. Part 89 follows.
If you like this story, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Your support is encouraging, making me more inspired in continuing the journey of the characters as they thrive on. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video on my YouTube at Victoria Marinovel and TikTok.